My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Ascension 10. Let's continue in with the defects. Now, how are you going to win today, buddy? There's a 3 rest 2 elite line. I'm not super jazzed to do it. Defect doesn't love fighting 2 elites on the first floor. Really depends on your pickup, but usually you're not defensive enough to do it. There's also 2 elite 1 rest. Also, the fact that I can't, like, after the first elite, I'm not able to dodge another elite. I always have to take one. Makes it much harder to take. Yeah, and I'll go this 2 elite line. So this is this 2 rest line, which is going to be up here. And then skating out at the end. But I don't get the late shot. You know what? I'm going to go the 3 rest 2 elite line. And if it kills me on the first floor, it kind of just kills me on the first floor. I will do whatever I can to try and make sure that does not happen. But let's give it a go. 150 gold. That'll help. Especially because we have a shop in space 2. Might be able to pick up a rare and define my run around it. Might be able to pick up a relic and define my run around that. Runic capacitor, please. Give me 3 additional orb slots to start each fight with, and then I just draft every orb card, and then game over. And then the credits roll. And then I'm given the key to the city. Ooh, claw. Well, miniature tent allows us to upgrade and heal. It's really good. Hidden gem with a claw? Probably a lot better. I'll upgrade my hidden gem, thank you. I need to do this before the patch. Before they remove. Ooh. Okay, yeah, good. Oh, okay. Okay, it might be real. It might be real. I think actually the Fens are probably the thing I need to focus on upgrading. Woof. Just enough damage to take him down. Well, I mean, do I take the 3rd claw? No, I take glasswork defense as well as AoE damage. Be reasonable, Raps. You gotta play some other cards. Triple glasswork. That's our AoE for this fight solved. That worked out pretty well. Focus potion. Gain 2 focus and gold-plated cables. Your rightmost orb triggers an additional time. Don't need to take any of those. I'm now looking for defensive orbs as a priority. Did we take any damage in that fight? 5. 5? 10. 10? 20. I got 50, 40, 45, 48, 71, 23, 42. Do the numbers have to go up? Got Orichalcum as well. Ooh, I'm going to use Focus Pot to push out damage here. This enemy can do a lot of damage very quickly. And I'm getting Hidden Gem at the bottom of my first cycle, so it's about as bad as it can be for us right now. 1, 2, 3. Oddly smooth stone. I'll take a single cold snap to have a dark orb. Sorry, frost orb. Let's give more block to glasswork, so it's a bit better at keeping us safe. This is definitely cut a strike. Yeah, it doesn't matter if there's a claw. It's cut a strike. Oh, it finally did it! Hidden Gem hit the claw! Deal 4 damage. Increase the damage of all claw combats by 3 this combat. Replay 3. Nice. Lightning Rod, Leap, and Gunk Up. I think I could take Leap here as just a like individual defensive tool. I think I could do the same with Lightning Rod, but I'm going to take Leap. And here I'll rest for safety's sake. I need to just focus on hiding as many gems as I possibly can here in the early game. Maybe get the Frost Orb to the front of the party. Yeah. Hitting a defend is completely fine by me. I will need a triple defend next turn, so that's great. Quadruple defend, even. Decent damage. Oh! Love to see another triple block. I mean, I wouldn't even choose Claws if I was choosing the cards to give replay to in this combat. I wouldn't choose Claws. I might have chosen to leave one of my defends on the bottom of the deck here. That would have helped. Good thing I've got Frost Orb as well as Orichalcum here to defend us for 10 on this turn that I defend for 0. My next hand has to be Claw, Claw, Claw. Like it's... Yeah. It's... What? Dude. Your turn, buddy. Hell yeah. Regen pot and genetic algorithm. Hey, something that helps defend me in the first cycle. Something that if I give replay to is stupid. Yep. Gain block card from a double block card from a game, then falls asleep for 2 turns. I mean, Goopy would be hilarious as well. Actually, yeah, my whole deck is genetic algorithms. Now, if I replay those, it's ridiculous. Okay, there's another 2 elite line here, which is really good. But unfortunately, it's it's not a you can't avoid any of the elites. It's just. Wait a second, what am I doing here? I'm gonna be taking damage this turn. Okay, I'll use my regen pot then. But it's not a path that we... I mean, we can take an extra elite even if we want to, but this was the idea. That's our first elite. This could be our second, or we could just dodge out to 3 enemies at the end, which might even be as dangerous as an elite, so who knows which of those I should do. Get as much as I can out of this regen pot. Yeah, I can't comfortably defend there, so... Feral. Take one. Some patience there. Yeah. If you have no attacks in hand, draw 2 cards. I don't want to give up HP. But I do want to have money. Fine. Just straight up give me the money. Well, at least that on triple scale. 8 block against the 19 that turn. So you're not elite, buddy? Not flying away yet. Okay, I have 2 attacks in the draw pile. I'm gonna have to force an attack this turn. Feral Claw. And defend. That's everything? Yep, that's all our genetic algos played. Don't need another feral. Compact to destroy status cards? Not needed. First feral wants to be upgraded before I do anything with the second feral. I'm very leery about taking the extra elite here because I do feel like it could easily just screw me. So can normal fights. Happy to have replay 3 here. Strength Bolt couldn't help me take this out, can it? So with Weak doing 25% less damage after the fact, this is affected by 1 claw so far, so it's 7 by base, so it'd be 9 by base, so it will be 9... 9, 12, 15, and 18. So 12 and 18 are 30, 45, 54. 54 with weakness is 25% less. It's going to be 13 less. Yeah. Yep. Saved us 17 HP that turn. Can just hard play the defensive turn there. We have 19 block anyway. Unfortunate. At least we incremented all of the blocks. That's really gonna matter soon. I don't need any of these. Small possibility for bulk up, but really no. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Also no. I lose a defend. I didn't want to lose that defend. Strawberry max HP. I gotta go here and rest. Alright. 100%. It comes down to how this elite goes. Like, oh, did it have to be Decimillipede? Oh, did it absolutely have to? This is probably the worst one for us. Yes, I have Glasswork. Ugh, no, I don't have enough copies of Glasswork to really comfortably move through this fight. Hidden Gem has to hit Feral. That would give me the ability to claw a lot of times. But I have to take 16, 7, 23 damage this turn in order to be able to do that, which means I have to choose to lose. Obviously can't do that. I think I lost. Was there an elite less path? Just like literally a path with 0 elites? There was this one. I really thought I was going to be okay taking 1 elite. And then this fight took 18. Well, this fight took 16. This fight took 18. 20 in the Thieving Hopper beforehand. Yeah, there's no way around this. That sucks. Oh well. Ah, the Frost Orb's enough to keep us alive that turn. Then at the end of this turn, I gain 4 block. And I die. 11. And then we die exactly. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be long with that world after that. Damn Decimillipede. I think also, like, if in that fight I draw the hidden gem near the start of that fight, it goes really well. The fact that I drew all of my impact cards at the start and then our buff cards at the end did kind of just set us up to fail. You know what? Give me a scroll box. I hate taking this option. Oh, sick. I still don't like it. Skim, barrage, and boost away. Okay. Let's go with a good old cowardice path, which unfortunately has a shop way too early on its line. Alright, I got barrage. I'll take a capacitor. Fine. I've never taken greed before. I'll take it here because now I actually get to use this shop. Alright, let's Ollie Smoothstone Lightning Rod. Cut a card and take a overclock. Get a little bit of glue in here. I'm ready for a turbo. Any day now. Missed out on that strike. Oops. Turbo, hello. Oh, but you're up against Iteration. I do have 2 cards giving me stuff in the discard pile. And I'll take Turbo first. Zap and Dual Cast need to be lower cost with the amount of draw that I have in this deck. So barrage is 15 to a single. I'll happily spread my damage so it's much easier to kill you later. Yeah. I guess Tesla Coil. Cause another round of lightning strikes. I'm gonna throw a fire potion at the front line because if I have to play this slow, that backliner is just gonna get so much damage. Yeah. That hurt. Take a second lightning rod, actually. Then capacitor wants to be upgraded. Look at 5 rings every time you add 5 cards to your deck. Heal 15 HP. We want an upgrade on dual casts. Perfect. Managed to take an enemy out there with the Tesla Coil. Aerobic Acid's a great pickup. Another Tesla Coil, Refract or Chill. I really like Refract as one single high-cost AoE card in the deck. Oops. Could have had that lightning actually strike the enemy if I did it in a different order. Undamaged twice, and then you take 4, 4, 3, 3. 14, 18, 14, 18, short. Right? Yep, 14. So I'll use a Radiant Tincture, because Aerobic Acid is more valuable than that. Throw out a strike. Fire Potion. Another? No. Now it's Hot Fix. Perfect. Help shore us up with a Compile Driver Cold Snap. Well, now I'm kind of scared, because this guy can just take a bunch of our HP for no good reason. Debuff turn. I gotta be pretty much ready to kill you next turn. Capacitor's not going to be relevant at all. Tell you that much. We do not have time for Capacitor to be relevant in this fight. Now, I'm weak and frail and vulnerable. That is, that's a really mean thing to do, by the way. I can't think of any enemies in STS-1 who give you weak, frail, and vulnerable, let alone for multiple turns, until the Collector, the boss of Act 2. I mean, if you can think of a different example, feel free to tell me about it, but, I think it's just that. Adding another card to this deck is... I mean, yeah, Conjure is actually really good here. I'm also going to upgrade it. Lightning Orbs are a lot of our damage in this. Cold Snap, Compile... Thunder, Zap, Hotfix. So for the next 3 turns, we're evoking additional lightning orbs. For the next 4 turns, we're evoking additional lightning orbs. Not evoking, channeling. We'll come back to evoke them. There we go, here. Barrage for 30 damage, compile draws 2, then just boost away for defense. Strike. And now I just need the best defense I can get. I'm going to dig from a row bit because I think it might be necessary. Glasswork, shatter. Thunder, glasswork, compile for the draw. Then we can cold snap, shatter, and defend. Biggest defense I could get that turn, and we're short. All right. I knew that not resting before that was risky. I just really wanted to have more value going into the next floor because the deck had so many different things happening that it felt like without upgrading those cards, I was just kind of just wading into the abyss. Give me a random rare, though. Modded. Okay. 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 We can make something up with that. Again, though, we're in a position where the only reasonable paths take at least 1 elite, if not 2, if not 3. Like, this would be the best path if I could take it. I'm going to take a cowardly opening. And then we can see whether or not we feel brave later in the act. Literally not being able to kill either of the slimes at the very start here, that's about as bad as it gets. Ah, so much damage. This fight all up has dealt like 20 damage to me. All right. Well, let's take a hot fix. Makes some sort of sense in the deck that has modded to care about additional focus. I'm not going to defend that turn. I'm actually just going to strike and kill the enemy instead, so that I don't lose another ridiculous amount of HP. Please, stop killing me. I need you to stop killing me. You gotta stop. All right. Look. This is the first time we've ever encountered this enemy? What are you called? Oh, it's a fuzzy womp. Oh, wow. What do you do? Please forget everything else. You've been neuralized. Hotfix, zap, dual cast. Oh my god, it can be done. That's legitimately real. Give me Sweeping Beam just as a single AoE card. Turbo Refract? Alright. Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing it. Turbo and Ball Lightning. Let's get aggressive. Polaris card? Ultimate Defend for a single big defend card. So, Modded draws a second card. It wants to get upgraded. Really clumsy in the Relic, actually. Really depends on the draw as to whether or not we can do anything this fight. Could have been worse. Yeah, like it could have been that turn. All right, that one doesn't count. I know we're over 30 minutes. That doesn't count. I'm not letting that count. I don't count that. That run didn't even happen. Oh, it's so sad we lost our claw run, isn't it? Isn't it, folks? We lost the claw run. Now we're going to have to play another run. Silver Crucible. Silver Crucible? Silver Crucible? Silver Crucible? Can I take the Silver Crucible? Am I allowed to use the Silver Crucible? Can I go for the Silver Crucible? There is a path where I can take Silver Crucible and 2 early shops and 2 early question marks and 3 rests. That is by far the best path that we have seen this entire episode. It's very promising. It's ideal. We're going to click it and we're going to win unless we lose, in which case it was bad and we were unlucky. Am I bold enough to take a capacitor before I get any orbs? The reason we would take Focus Strike and then move in the direction of orbs is what we should do, but nope, giving that capacitor. Enchant capacitor with Sown. Hell yeah. 0 energy capacitor. Colors card reward is upgraded. Equilibrium, ultimate defend, automation, all of them are incredible for us. I like Equilibrium a lot, but Ultimate Defend, just defending for 15 and a single card. How do you turn it down? Got a single defend from the deck. Then upgrade that Zap. I am going to avoid that shop because I've spent too much money to get value out of it. Heart of Iron, Shadow Shield, and Tesla Coil. I feel like this is a great opportunity to just take that Shadow Shield. Another really good defensive tool, but alongside it, it is also a really good damage tool if you have enough orb slots to keep it up. Let's definitely get more block on Shadow Shield. When I play it, I usually don't want to play another defend card that turn. Upgrade dual cast. I gotta say, I'm probably pretty good against an elite right now. I'm gonna go take this left elite. I mean, that first turn doesn't necessarily show up as well. Yeah, Shadow Shield will zap and then dual cast, moving the Dark Orb to the front. Getting it set up later. Beautiful. Capacitor, defend, and another Shadow Shield. Yeah, I might even take another elite. Bag of prep. Huge pickup. And I take a Compile Driver. Great draw if I've got a diversity of orbs in the deck. Yeah, these base defends care about being upgraded now. My best defensive cards just went by as well. Did they have to? Hey, look, at least I was still capable of killing one of the targets on board. That's all good. Bye, Leaf Slime. Hello. Charge battery? Maybe I take Sunder and upgrade it, just so I've got single target damage to annoy big enemy. Sunder. Probably going to use Deck Spot if it saves me HP next turn. Woof. Saves me 2 HP that turn. Mm-hmm. Sunder here instantly kills one of the targets, allowing me to set up for a defensive turn, as well as hitting one of the Wrigglers. Hey! And then we just execute it with the dual cast afterwards. Dual cast is also, speaking of execution both of these enemies if I hit it. I don't, but I do hit the upgraded ultimate defend. And dual cast finishes. Genetic Algo. Even Null being there is good, but Genetic Algo this early in a run, it's basically draft intangibility. Or at least eventually it reads draft intangibility. At the start, you know, it doesn't. It reads draw. Shield 1. Block 1. Gets there, dang it. Oh my gosh. I have so few hands that aren't capable of defending against you, by the way. Well, Focus Potion, Smokestack, Tesla Coil, Focus Strike. It's none or it's Tesla. It's none. Yeah, I got a 1,000 billion% rest here. I probably have to use the Focus Potion in the final fight as well. Really depends on how early we generate these Dark Orbs. Probably not early enough. I'm going to try and keep the Focus Pot. Yeah, because with those dense block guards in here, I just got to draw one of those every other turn, and I'll be reasonably okay against you. Yeah, like here I still have to take 9. Mm, 13. I'm gonna compile. Yeah. Shadow Zap. This turn's not an attacking turn. Let's dual cast Sunder. Now here's the moment of truth. Do I draw a defensive card on the ringing turn? Yes, I do. I draw, in fact, the best defensive card. And it full blocks. And then I die the turn after that. Yes, I definitely should have used the Focus Potion at the top of that fight. But no. I'm not going to redo that fight to do the Focus Potion. That... We rested, right? We rested? Yeah. But that was resting back up to that after taking normal damage. Yeah, that was 100%. I just should have used the Focus Potion rather than holding off on it. I thought we would be going to be able to get away with it. But yeah, drawing all 4 of our strikes and a dual cast in a deck that other than that has exhaust, defend, draw, defend. exhausted. I just wasn't expecting a full undefended turn. Alright, defect. We'll come back to you and we'll draft enough claws to win next time. Until then, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. Top left is a series playlist for all my content on the game past, present, future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out of all the thank you and a special thanks this episode to Sorathil. See you next time.